Alright, thanks for clicking on the video. This is Gulpain and welcome back to Resident Evil Relaxation, where we talk about Resident Evil and relax. So this one is Resident Evil 2 on Nintendo 64. So I never actually played this before. Obviously I played Resident Evil 2 those times, but I've never played the Nintendo 64 version of Resident Evil 2. And I'm playing it here on an emulator and it is not really running that well at all. I've got some like screen tear or something, or the backgrounds are disappearing and the first section here is not running well. I don't know what's going on, and it's running a bit slow as well. It's clocking this is not a good experience to have. This is not the ideal way to play Resident Evil. It's sort of like slowing down and speeding up, and I'm getting a lot of frame skip. But just compared to the I always thought like that the Nintendo 64 version, because it came out like after the PlayStation 1 version, that it kind of looked a bit better. Like obviously not the full motion video. That looks terrible because it's like, I don't know, like 101p or something. The very start movie, it's in a small little box, and compared to the CD quality FMV, it's not great at all. So, but the rest of the game, this actually looks quite good. Like if you look at it, the character models, they're detailed and they look fine, and the backgrounds look, they look good as well. Like I know it's obviously this emulator isn't running the game properly because Claire's legs are over the background there. But as regards the look of the game in general, I think it looks pretty good. I always thought the best looking Resident Evil 2 was the GameCube version. But obviously I like the PS1 version as well, because it's like, it's like classic look. I'm not sure what that. It looks like when you plug a cartridge into a system and you get that sort of like, split second, just like that thing, that split second. Well, I don't know if it was exactly there, but that split second screen tear or whatever it is. I don't know what it's called. But yeah, so just having a little play with this, see what it was like. Obviously, if I was playing normal, I don't know what it is. Every time I play Resident Evil 2, I just want to collect nothing until I get to Brad Vickers' Old Chicken Heart, and then just get the key for the secret room from him. But this run here, I'm just going to actually, I'll just record the start of the game, and then it's not running that well, so I'm just going to record the start of it, just talk about what my thoughts are on Resident Evil 2 for Nintendo 64, and then I'll just leave it when I get to the police station, because I think I'll have to play around with some of the settings on this to get it to work properly. That's if I want to play it. Like I have Resident Evil 2, so I could just play it on the PlayStation, on the PS3. Like, so I don't need to actually do this. Plus, Resident Evil 2 on the Nintendo 64 is very expensive as well, the actual copy of it. So I'm not really going out of my way to do that. I've only played a Nintendo 64 myself once, and it was a while ago, and I only played Ocarina of Time on like a real system, so I never had one when I was younger, so I didn't have that experience. But yeah, this is I'm surprised how good this looks. I thought it would be like kind of condensed, and I don't know, I kind of thought it wouldn't be as detailed, but it actually looks pretty good, like I have to say. Like everything's here. I can't see there's like, that there's stuff missing. Like all of the backgrounds, there's like some nice fire animation and stuff as well, and there's some maybe I could be wrong, like, but maybe there's some stuff that isn't in the original one as well. Maybe they squeezed a little bit extra in there, but yeah, it all looks good to me anyway. There's not that I don't know what you call it, but is it? It's not dithering, because I think that's like a 3D effect, but there's not the It happens. I should really know the name of this, and then I can say it in future. Like, but there's not the when you have like a shadow and it just goes like kind of all squares on the like the rendered picture, like the rendered backgrounds. It happens sometimes on the PS4 version of Resident Evil 1 remake. It doesn't happen on Resident Evil 0 on the PS4. But it does happen on the original. It's like when the background just kind of, I don't know, it gets a bit weird anyway. But I don't see that happening here at all. It looks pretty good, I have to say. I'm not sure. I'd have to do a side to side comparison to see if it looks better than the PS1 version. But and it looks pretty good there. So I'll speed it up a little bit because I'm feeling that as I'm playing it, that it's actually quite slow, and I'm not getting the best experience here from this particular version of Resident Evil 2. So that's Resident Evil 2 on the GameCube. I'll come back to it again, see if I can get it to run properly, and then see what the rest of the game looks like, because it does look really good, I have to say, and I wasn't expecting it to look this good. I was expecting it to look like the PS1 version, but just like not as kind of high resolution, like, you know, like a cartridge version, which is what it is like. But yeah, it looks pretty good. So if you played Resident Evil 2 on the old Nintendo GameCube, not GameCube, the Nintendo 64, let me know in the comment section below, or if you want to talk about Resident Evil at all in the comment section below, let me know. So thanks for watching, and thanks for listening, and I'll see you next video. Adios.